I got some weight on there. Could be ass end coming off the floor. If you don't like that, let's try pulling it back. Go on, pull it out. Yeah, you got it. Okay, that was a bit more manly, wasn't it? So before we really get stuck in today's video, I want to make something perfectly clear. I am not seeking sympathy or anything that resembles sympathy. I volunteered, I offered to do it, so the consequences of my actions, my fault. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you haven't seen yesterday's video then. So yesterday, Henry Cole and Fuzz Townshend were up in the moat field opposite, filming for the BBC, and they lost their drone. I'd only gone up to say hello and meet the guys, but anyway, they'd lost their drone. Their sound man was flying the drone, and he did fly it into the top of a tree, where it was stuck. It was staying there. So I said, well, I happen to have my drone with me, so I took a very small amount of footage for Henry and Fuzz. The reason I took a small amount of footage was they broke the car. I think it was actually a hose went on it. So it basically dumped its water. So I have got a little bit of footage, which I will add, or I have added to that video, or to this video. And it'll be, if they want it, I'll send them, they'll send me the details and I'll send that bit of footage off and they can add it to their program if they want to. Anyway, the reason I started this video like it is because I'm in a certain amount of pain. Because yesterday was the first time in probably 20 years that I put one of these on. This is a tree climber's rig. So harness. This is a Petzl harness, belongs to one of my guys. My guys are considerably smaller than me. This is a small harness. I should have a large one, but that's the only harness I had. They had their drone stuck up in the tree. I kind of said that if they really had a problem, I could maybe go up and get it for them, even though I was retired from climbing. And they said, oh, that would be fantastic, lovely. And there were names banded around like Hero and Saviour and all that sort of stuff. So, of course, bigged me up. I go, yeah, all right, okay. So I came in yesterday afternoon, and I'm not going to put it on again. I'll tell you the reason why. This harness is let out as big as it will go, and it was still, well, snug isn't the word. It was tight, okay? So tight in the end, actually I had to get their sound man had to get the harness off me because my belly was overhanging I couldn't see the latch to undo it. It took two of us to get that off me. That was hard work. I think I might stay retired. I'll pinch them in and then you should slide off. It's because I'm too fat. So today, the tops of my hips are bruised because that was too tight. My thighs, especially around the back, under my glutes, are bruised and sore because the leg loops are too tight. Not only that, I seem to have managed to have taken a mole off from the back of my leg, which I thought really sore last night. And the missus says, well, turn around and drop your trousers. And I did. She goes, oh, you're bleeding. Yeah, you've taken the head off of a mole on the back of it. Didn't even know I had a blinking mole there. Anyway, so if I'm a little bit groany and moany today, it's because I rescued Henry Cole's drone from the top of the tree, which I offered to do, but you know, no good deed goes unpunished. So yeah, so I did it. With that, It's like trying to walk 5 miles in a pair of shoes that are 2 sizes too small for you. Except it's all around my ass, back, top of my legs, calves, around my left kidney. Yeah. I won't be quite so fast or quick to volunteer again in the future, maybe, perhaps. Anyhow, other than that, we had quite a fun day. So that is why I'm probably not going to do an awful lot today. I'm going to do everything I have to do, need to do, but I'm probably not going to do any more. Well, that's famous last words. By lunchtime, I'll probably be bored and go, I've got to do something. So I probably will do something this afternoon that I'm not planning on this morning. But just preempting the excuse that if I don't do anything this afternoon, you know why. Did I mention it hurt? The tree team, by the way, when they learnt what I did yesterday, they had great fun giving me some stick last night. Oh, did you get stuck at the tree? No, I didn't get stuck at the tree. Did you manage it? Yes, I did manage it. Did it take you all day? No, it didn't take me all day. Does it hurt? Yes, it bloody hurts. Anyway, first job, that job. Will it go over it? Will it? Ooh, it's tight. Go on, in you go. In you go. Tight there too. I think, yeah, we're okay, we managed it. So, because we've been fairly dry, I haven't cleaned this yard out for the last 2 weeks, so we have got a little bit of a build up there. Yeah. Before we put more in there, let's take some of this out. What do you reckon? Have a go with the Kubota? It's going home tomorrow. Let's have a go with the Kubota. So I don't know how well this is going to work, but there is one way to find out. So, thoughts on this Kubota? I think potentially it's quite a capable little machine. What has kind of spoilt it for me really is all the, and nothing Kubota could do about this because it's just the way of the world, it's all the health and safety, you know, oh you can't do that and you can't do this. Yes, I could do that, but I'm not allowed to, so I'm not going to let you. It's just a bit, it's just not very agricultural. Does that make sense? Well, I've dug up a bit too much floor there, really. I didn't really want to do that, but actually that did better than I thought it was going to. So let's just put that down there. After disrespecting it, I was actually quite impressed with that. Try that again, shall we? This is probably work better with proper muck fork rather than a bucket. Harder for the bucket to get underneath it. I am digging up quite a lot of the floor. That's inexperience. Now let's go back a bit first. I got some weight on there. Got my ass in, coming off the floor. If you don't like that, let's try pulling it back. Oh, I'll pull it out. Yeah, you got it. Okay, that was a bit more manly, wasn't it? Right. That surprises me. I didn't think it was going to do it. Okay. I'll withdraw everything I just said, and we'll reserve judgment till later on. But yeah. My dial up here is telling me I'm already overweight. So I don't know if this is actually going to let me pick this up. So it'll let me carry it with the boom down, but will it let me pick it up? I mean, there's a fair lump of what's name on there. We'll leave it in low gear. We're in low for a minute, so tortoise. We're in no hurry. But yeah, I was surprised. I didn't think it would do that. Sorry, Toby, I'm going to get the wheels a bit dirty, mate. Right, will it let me boom out? Oh no, don't like that. Boom back in again then. Okay. Up with a grab. So, the skid steer would probably have picked that up as well. But I couldn't push it any further forward than the skid steer did. That was a big pile of... Oh. It's all rolled back. Right. I'm sorry, Toby. I told him I wasn't going to do that. Right, let's do it again. I might have to put the hose pipe over this before that dries. Right, we're back in high range again now. Let's dig some more. So, I was surprised at that. I really did not think it was going to do that. I thought it was going to go all weepy on me and go, oh no, I can't do that. But it did. So this is probably one of those things where you just have to learn where your boundaries are and how to not cheat as such, but you know, there are ways and means of getting around the health and safety stuff by just doing things differently. I have taken a bit too much of the floor there, really. Let's put you back in low mode, shall we? That probably explains why you didn't want to push that. I was asking quite a lot. Let's roll you over. Big sausage. It's surprised me. I didn't anticipate that. Right, I'm gonna not put you back in the shitty stuff. I'm gonna avoid that. Let's go put that somewhere else. I mean, there is a big bucket full there. Really big bucket full. Let's Trying to avoid that soft bit, shall we? Now, so we can push out now. I'm just trying to work out ways I could do this. I'm pushing it up. Does that work? Sort of. Okay. We'll push that up as well while we're here. So I'm having to look at the door to see the angle of the bucket. I'm sure after a while you just get used to knowing where it is. That's obviously the way to do that. Well, I'm turning the alarm off, I've had enough of that. Go on, stay there. Right. So you got, that's right on the edge of what it will let you do. And I found that keeping the bucket actually in the chippy, so the chippy takes some of the weight, and then just altering the bucket to angle, I can push it right up. All right, let's go and get some more muck. I wonder if it had moved a bit of that. That's road planings. Now they're heavy. We will put him back in work mode. Right then. Now even my skid steer will struggle a bit with this. So that's telling me if I lift him up, hang on, let's see how far I can lift him before the alarm goes off. I'll turn the alarm back on. So far so good. Alright, it's only if I boom out then, is it? So let's boom out a little bit. Oh, now he's complaining. That's it, that's as much. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't convincing. Hang on a second. It's usually 2. Maybe not. But it would do it, just wouldn't lift it that high. We're having another go. Oh, no. Okay. I'll put you right back in there. Let's try that again. So the boom was out about that far. Didn't like it. No, don't like that. Hang on, let's just try up. mean, there is a fair bucketful in there. It's just that if I wanted to load that into a higher wagon than the skid steer reach, it wouldn't let me. Not that much anyway. Mind you, as Toby said, that is a really heavy bucket. So if I had just my bucket on there, I'm pretty sure he would do a lot more than that. Right. Muck. I could get a bit more than that in there, do you reckon? Now we got a bucket full. Okay. That's probably more than my skid steer will pick up. Mainly because it's a much bigger bucket. But yeah, it's possibly a bit more capable than I first said, maybe. Because I just wasn't used to using the thing, so I'm just going to push that forward a little bit as well. Up there. So the crack now is to try and get this bucket full of car as far forward as I can. So we'll open that and then we'll push forward, but we'll tip while we're doing it. You see I'm taking the weight on the end of the bucket, so there's no weight on there, and this is basically the cheat. Okay, it's going to let me lift. Oh, all right, there you go. It did work, sort of. It's just knowing how to, I mean, the machine makes you operate it in what I suppose some would consider a safer way. This is a higher machine, so the chances of tipping this over compared to my skid steer are much higher. So yeah, so basically I can still do what I want to do, I've just got to change the way I do it up here. So we're doing all right. Right, I had to stop for 5 minutes to deal with some phone calls and some other stuff. But I was just going to say, this is the one thing about this machine I really, really like compared to the skid steer. That bit. Right, can we turn around in here? Should be able to turn around in here. I've got a few more things to look at than the little skid steer. Right. I'm doing a lot better with the mucking it than I thought I was going to. I mean, a lot better. I really thought this was going to be a bit wussy. Well, it is a bit wussy, but it's not as wussy as I thought it was going to be. I might have to put a diff lock in for that. Let's try that again. We're pushing shit uphill. I got it. I got it. Right, so up a bit. Lift and grab. Tip the bucket a bit. Boom forward. Bucket a bit more, boom forward, go down a bit, boom forward. I've actually got wheels off the floor, so I'm pushing down. Does that make sense? That's it. Once I start lifting up, that works. Alright, it's all falling back down now, but you know. Could I put a big bucket on here and load a grain trailer? No, I don't think so. But for this, it's doing a lot better than I thought it was going to. It is literally just a case of getting used to it. Well, I thought better add before it dries on there. These get the worst of it off anyway.